And that's Mr. Davion, basically also in this case Dwight Schrute, based on his TV from his shirt from The Office. Davion Lucy, and welcome to You Saw It Before We Did, as we check out Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes 1 and 2, figuring the fact that we are hours behind everybody else that's out there.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I personally have very, very little knowledge of this, with the exception of something that our fellow co-host Brandon spoiled, and the fact that Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers has an appearance in this.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I
didn't know that until basically he posted that. That's why I kind of responded back with River Song with spoilers. I didn't know, dude. I knew, like I said, I tried to keep so.
I think it was already announced. They just never said what he was in or who he'll be playing. So that would be interesting.
Yeah, to Disney's credit, they are real good at keeping stuff like this under wraps when they choose to. So
yeah.
But I mean, as far as this goes, I don't know what to expect. We're already going through 1/3 of this today, which shocks the snot out of me.
Which is kind of like, wow, we're already doing 2 episodes, and some of the other series already started with 1 episode.
Yeah, I mean, this I think Peacemaker did the first 3 episodes, and then the remaining 5. So this is, like I said, I mean, they're doing the 2 right here, and then 4 right after that. Successionally. So I don't know what to expect here. I heard something that Qui-Gon Jinn is not making an appearance in this. I don't know for sure. There will probably be some level of fan service. I will probably geek out if he ever says hello there, which I'm sure he probably will, just to throw that in for the fun of it. But otherwise, I'm curious. Supposedly this is supposed to be also a little bit darker, but again, plot line, I don't know crap.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
So, all right. So
let me know.
All right. So going to hit continue.
And I'm going to have the 5 fingers.
Yes.
Set to the face.
Yes. So let me just make sure that this actually starts proper. Had a little problem the other day with there we go. All right. I'm at the 3 second mark.
I'm at 0.
Okay. So we'll do the countdown, and I will add 3 seconds onto the back of that. Go for it, sir.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there, I'll hit play myself. Hey, look at that. That looks familiar.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So they're already doing the recap. Okay, makes sense. You're in front of the prophecy, the one who would bring balance to the fools. And meanwhile, every single person who's in all of these is suddenly getting a residual check off of this. Jake Lloyd's getting a residual check right here. Liam Neeson. Random background people. This movie, there was never any movie, I think, in history that had greater hype than episode 1 did.
Yeah.
No, I don't think any movie did. And it was just, I don't think it could have ever lived up to what fans wanted it to be. I mean, obviously what they're showing right here with the recap, the battle against Maul, was phenomenal. Arguably one of the best, fight scenes that they had all the way through. But
right. Fatality.
Obi-Wan wins. Actually, well, no, DC versus Mortal Kombat was heroic brutality. If you remember?
Yeah. Yes.
But there we go. Kind of just skips over episode. Oh no, there's episode 2. Okay. Supposedly, from my understanding, Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen just became children again when they were hanging out on set. They really so much enjoyed each other's company and hadn't seen each other in years that they just kind of picked up where they left off from the other 2 movies.
Oh, wow.
And they had such a good time hanging out again.
So is he? Well, we can't spoil because we don't know.
Hayden Christensen is. It's funny. I keep talking about how I don't know anything with the plot yet. I keep talking about all these things that I do know anyway. And I was going to say Ian McDermott is now getting a residual check off of Obi-Wan now. He could very well make an appearance in something like this too, I would think. One would think, one would assume. I mean, it's 10 years after Empire. I'm sorry, 10 years after episode 3.
Right.
So, power of love is a curious thing.
Oh, so that was the twist.
What's that?
The reason he had to say Padme was because he had to go to the dark side.
Yes. You're lying with the devil to basically get what you need. But also at the same time, I mean, Palpatine was kind of like a father to him, mentoring him, coaching him, guiding him down the path of the dark side anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, PG-13 movie. Hack off his limbs and have him burned to death. Nearly. So, episode 3, there was never any movie that I had more specific things that I was looking forward to seeing than in episode 3. The battle against Dooku, the Jedi Purge, Darth Vader showing up for the first time, Luke and Leia that they're showing up. There were so many little bits that all the way through I was excited about. The battle against Grievous, and it was a very, very satisfactory movie for me.
A lot of recap.
Oh, yeah, a lot of recap here. Well, hey, Jar Jar. the real leader of the Sith. And Jimmy Smits and whatever her name was.
Oh, so she didn't die. They faked her death.
No, Padme died. But they faked the death of the kid. So she was pregnant, and they faked the death in pregnancy.
Gotcha. Layla and Luke.
Yeah. So, and then now we've got a load screen or something. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say that's a long wipe back in for Lucasfilm here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Then the droid intro that we gotten used to.
Dang, these are 50 minutes. Both.
I know this episode is 50 minutes.
What's the other episode?
I've heard they're average about 45. So yeah, strap in. We're going to be here for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. If those are staying home watching this, y'all going to enjoy our reactions.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of you guys, like I said, have seen this already. So, okay. So we have Jedi Younglings. I wonder if this is recreating the Jedi Purge. Yep. Apparently it is. So.
No, it's
Velty. Okay. I've heard that name.
Interesting.
Oh, this is a nice start off.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a really good way of starting this off. The Bad Batch did the same thing with that series too. From a different perspective of the Jedi Purge. I do dig when they do that. They just show different ways of doing it.
Right.
And that all these kids are going to be toast. Oh, and there she's taking some hits. Yep, and she's going to drop, and then down she goes, and the kids are going to be toast. What do we do now? Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do? Oh, yeah, you got even on the sides there, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, at least they said something smart, run.
Yeah. Oh, this, but see, that's clever because it actually brings the energy of the series right into it, right off the bat. So I guess this is like, I don't know, is it going to go right from Obi-Wan after he drops before dropping the kids off, or right afterwards? Oh, right now we're back on Tatooine because we're always on. There we go. 10 years later. Never mind that. Hey, Disney Plus series that involves Tatooine. Go figure. Spacecraft whooshing. Jawa speaking Jawa'ese. Flying a little low back.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if this is the entrance of the Grand Inquisitor. Whoever the actor was that plays the Grand Inquisitor admitted that they never watched Star Wars Rebels, that their character was to see the fate of his own character.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably, this is the Inquisitor, I would guess. Mm-hmm. Human. There's an alien. Human.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not ominous. You'd think black outfits like that on a desert planet would be kind of hot. You'd think you'd sweat a lot with that. Well, this certainly slowed down quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Han from Fast and the Furious. This is where Han from Fast and the Furious ended up when we all thought he was dead. This is where Mr. Nobody sent him.
Oh, wait. Shinnok. Here's Shinnok.
Oh, no, good. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yes, it is Shinnok.
Quan Chi.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat reference, ladies and gentlemen.
Kind of an obscure one. I don't know if many people really remember Quan Chi and Shinnok anymore.
Who are you?
Yes.
Let me walk away. It looks bad.
Yeah. You know who we are. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Stop hunting yourself. Stop hunting yourself. Yeah.
No, sir.
The lightsaber that the Inquisitors have was such a neat idea. You'll see it in this episode too, but guy looks a little bit like Morgan Freeman. Establishment, nice place. I wouldn't really qualify that as a nice place, though. It's definitely a place. He comes to the rescue. I wonder if actually it's not. I was going to say, I wonder if it's not Obi-Wan that they're looking for. Oh,
nice.
That's what I guessed. You know, it was a different Jedi, not Obi-Wan in this case. Okay. Ow. He enjoys the hunt.
What's she gonna say? Why did you do that?
Exactly. Obviously, there's some kind of a tie-in between her and Obi-Wan. And then I realize how close they are.
Yeah. For now.
Exactly, yes. And he doesn't make an appearance in the entire series. It's much like Boba Fett.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he does. Oh, my God, yes.
Oh.
Actually, he shot the Netflix. Ewan McGregor shot the Netflix series Halsey right before this. And it was his last day of shooting on Halsey, the day that I was there. And he was flying up to start working on this. And I so badly, I wouldn't care if I got fired. I would have just loved to be able to be like, hello there. And they're like, yeah, he said, people say that to him all the time. You're fired. You're not getting paid. I'm like, I don't care. Worth it.
Wow.
Yeah. Huh. Bricks or meat. I'm not sure which.
The type of meat, but looks. Yeah. Look like, whatchamacallit? Wendy's beef.
Yeah, right.
Like they square the burgers up.
But you also have to think about the size of the animal that those cubes came from.
Right.
That does not come from a cow. That comes from a big, maybe, what, a bantha, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, he got a job.
It is pouring down raining.
Yeah, I hear it here too. With any luck, I won't lose power. Otherwise, I may be doing this off my cell phone. One half portion. It's so weird seeing Obi-Wan with a job. Yeah. But I guess he's out of thing. You will give me more money. You are going to basically give me a raise. That, of course, offsets what was just said there about, helping others is an itch.
Yeah.
My baby takes the morning train.
9 and Frank.
What?
I know the beat, but I don't know the lyrics like that.
I think it's Dolly Parton. I think it isn't.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Now, when Christopher Lloyd reprised the role as Doc Brown for some video games, doing voiceover work only, he admitted that it felt like basically putting on an old pair of shoes that you hadn't put on in a long time. I have to wonder in this case for Ewan McGregor, since it had been 15 plus years, if he kind of felt the same thing falling back into the character again.
15 years, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it was 2005 when the other one came. So we're looking at 17 years, really. But he's aged 17 years for a 10-year time gap. Yeah, I can see that.
And is it worth it? It does.
Yeah. Well, this is what I guess about 7 years before he fights Maul for the final time. Somewhere around there, I think. 7 years, 6 years, something like that.
Right.
He ages a lot in that time, though. But
so far, so good.
Yeah. Supposedly one of the problems that Obi-Wan had acclimating, of all things, was the fact that the food was terrible in isolation. He was so used to Jedi food for so long and eating in Coruscant that he couldn't adapt to eating here.
Oh,
like that.
What is that?
Soup of some kind, but eek. Smell you from Anchorhead. Is he giving toys to Luke? Yeah. Processor board. Yeah, look what I got. Yeah, the Jedi movie. It's a line he'll use later too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it would make sense.
Right.
This is part of the problem that I had with the Star Wars sequels.
Mm-hmm.
He still had a purpose, after everything that happened, after his protege and best friend destroyed something that had been around for, quote, 1,000 generations, but he still had a purpose. He still had motivation and drive. In the Star Wars sequels, it's like, my nephew killed a bunch of people and now basically they're in isolation, screw the Jedi, screw them. I'm going to be a whiny little tart. Obi-Wan had purpose. Luke chickened out and took off, and for a lot less. And that's what I always had a problem with the sequels on that. Forget the fact that I was raised on Luke Skywalker. That to me was a big agitation. That thing's cute though. So far, this is a very heavy Obi-Wan episode.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Yeah. It's a lot of setup, though. Wouldn't mind a little more action to it, or something dialogue or something, just to fill in the gaps a little bit. But this is what I think we saw in the trailer.
Right.
Hey, little Luke. I do like the fact they brought Joel Edgerton and whoever played Baru in episode 2. I'm glad they brought those two back for this.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That was a nice touch.
So he's spying on Lou.
Yeah. Luke.
Just lost some.
What's up?
Lou's right there.
He's gonna give the kid the was it the Y-wing or an X-wing? I'm not sure which, but he's giving the kid, I guess, a present. Now I think we got something happening here. I think he probably does.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird hearing him call himself Ben, though. we lost. It was a strangely depressing scene there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have to assume that guy Nari is probably going to die, too. Is this Alderaan, maybe? Meanwhile, little Leia.
Whatever happened to little Layla? Now, who's this?
Leia.
Oh, little Layla. Oh. I'm a couple of seconds behind.
All right. Sorry, I'll tell you what. I'll pause it for a sec.
No. It's cool. Let it go.
There you go. Well, we're probably closer at this point. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Now we have little Leia.
Good twist. So I would say that other Star Wars that was on Disney that was a Christmas special was canon.
The Star Wars Christmas special is considered to be canon, yes.
With Layla and Luke coming together as brother and sister, being lost in the woods or whatever.
Well, no. Star Wars Holiday Special was the one with Life Day.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to get Chewbacca back home for Life Day. Where they all wear robes for the holiday, and which is weird because they're naked most of the time.
Gotcha.
This is what's neat about this is that we're finally actually like kind of seeing Alderaan in more detail.
Right.
We never did. I mean, all you knew about Alderaan from episode 4 is it just bam, it's gone. You know, and then you saw a little bit at the end of episode 3, but now you're finally seeing Alderaan for what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Huh. Leia's robot's called Lola. Aw. Breha. Okay. I didn't even know what her mom's name was.
Mm-hmm.
Kid actually looks a little bit like Carrie Fisher, too. Respect to
Yeah.
that. Meanwhile, probably watching from the distance is Flea, I guess. Hey, Needles.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Also, can we point out, is he stealing food? Is he
Good question.
Yeah. Is stealing is not the Jedi way. Another one rides the bus, and another one rides another one. Oh.
Slice the meat.
Yeah.
Cook the meat. Sirloin the meat.
Okay, let's see.
I have you.
Right now I'm at 28-14. How about you? Ooh. Oh, I love this stuff. I love this conversation between them. This is like 40 years overdue here. 45 years overdue. My God, it's awesome. Harsh. Ow.
Oh.
Did you just get the hand chop?
Yep.
Hand chops play along.
Was that necessary?
Well, it did prove a point. I mean, you know that Owen's going to survive this, but it's almost it. You could almost expect that basically, if you didn't know what was going to happen in episode 4, that you could see him die here.
Right.
Now, this is interesting. Like, she's angry.
Yeah, because the other ones don't agree with her tactics.
Yeah. I don't know who this woman is either. No, wouldn't be, no. Trying to think basically what her ties to him would be from. Trying to think
The
of
the beginning of the scene.
What do you mean?
The kids.
Mm.
She was one of the kids that tried to escape.
She could be. That's possible.
Stay away from.
Meanwhile, in a nicer climate.
Yes, that noise you hear in the background is lightning and thunder, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a nice planet.
Yeah.
I guess I was going to say, yeah, Jimmy Smits had to be in this, and he was. Good. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Set design, CGI or not, are actually really nice in this now.
Yeah.
Ooh, harsh. Yo.
Yep. C4.
Oh, nice.
What?
Shots fired.
Now I understand shots fired.
Yeah. Wonder if she's going to show a little force powers here. Supposedly she was on par with Luke, which is never got the opportunity to get trained.
Shut him up.
Really? Think how many years it's been since he was on like NYPD Blue.
Yeah.
Or even that season of 24 of all things. You look at actors like Jimmy Smits who've been around for so many years at this point, and think that they're doing stuff like this, and how many decades ago it was for like NYPD Blue or something. And it blows my mind as an actor that you have that kind of staying power.
Oh wow. Wait, that's the guy from NYPD Blue?
Yeah, Jimmy Smits. All those years ago. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's like 1990s, maybe early 2000s at best. Yeah. I mean, same kind of thing with like Mandalorian when you see Carl Weathers. I mean, it's been like 45 years
like,
since he was Apollo Creed in Rocky 1, and he's still rolling. Go ahead.
My thing is this: a lot of male actors, it's like when they get older, it's like they get more opportunities. The younger ones is just like we're still scraping from the bottom, trying to build ourselves up. Like besides Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, that's he's in a class of unto himself.
Yeah.
You know. I'm pretty sure that actually, if I wasn't straight and married, I'm pretty sure Michael B. Jordan could turn me gay. But I was talking to JT about this before. But of all the cast of like the Ghostbusters movies across the board, I don't think anybody who's had staying power as much as probably Ernie Hudson.
Right.
I mean, Bill Murray does movies on occasion, but as far as like just continual work over and over, I think Ernie Hudson is the guy. I mean, he's got like 200.
I think it's the mannerisms, the time,
and just his charisma.
Yeah. And how he presented himself at cons. Like he wasn't like, it's all about me. He was more like, look, it's about the fans, because without the fans, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. And speaking of staying power, we have Doug Needles from Back to the Future, aka Flea. God, I don't even know how that came about. Yeah, did somebody just send him a script and was like, hey, you want to be in Star Wars? He's like, yeah, screw it, why not? Good slide.
Look at how one of them runs. He's like,
Dude, they're struggling to catch this kid.
Nice. Why is she running like that?
Goodbye, expendable extra. Yep. Meanwhile, immediately back on Tatooine. Is it a beacon from Bail? Saying my daughter's been kidnapped. That's my guess here.
Yeah.
Because he was still close to Bail Organa. Interesting. Okay.
Keep in contact, I see.
Yeah, this is not how I expected him to. I figured he'd be off planet, but this is not how I expected it to be.
Yeah, hold on for 1 second.
All right. Do you want to pause it? So, anyway, basically, we're sitting here with the Obi-Wan watch party at this point, seeing Ewan McGregor back in again as this character. It looks right. He has the look. I think personally he missed this role. I have a feeling he was really kind of just looking forward to this and looking forward to the opportunity to be able to watch this. Or I'm sorry, work this again. But it's not, it's nice to see a lot of the old faces again. But I'm curious where this is going to go, because now at this point, he doesn't want to do it. And that's some fans I think are going to have a problem with that. The fact that Obi-Wan is basically like, I don't want to do it. Find someone else. Fans I think will have a problem with that, and I might too, depending. Yeah, I mean, he's doing it to protect Luke. Okay, I can see the point there. So, hey, did you want me to pause it, or I'm at 42:03 right now?
You're good.
Okay. We only have 13 minutes left, so we can reset at that point. But yeah, if Obi-Wan's like, I don't want to do it anymore, I can't. My God, he steals a lot of meat.
So now they got her locked up.
Yeah.
Flea, you're a villain. You look like a villain, Flea. My thing is, what's this meat for?
Maybe for his animal thingy. And that's probably the Jedi who just got hung right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we kind of had a feeling he was going to die.
Oh no.
No.
Sad.
He's got some kind of company, I would assume. Yep.
Somebody here. Who are you? God.
We all did. It's the past, you know. It's just you trained the guy, be done, move on with it. It's a little hard to move past that. Yeah. You need a plot to get him off planet anyway, so which is good because I said this at the beginning. They're always on Tatooine over and over and over again, and we need something to take place a little bit off that.
That's going to lead to more fights and mud fights.
Yes.
Yes, audience. And more fights.
I kind of hope so.
So it doesn't be boring.
What's that?
So it doesn't be boring.
Exactly. Like I said, you got to figure out some way to get Obi-Wan off planet. Yeah. Crunch. Now, obviously, they kidnapped her for a reason, but who did? You know, did Darth Vader hire? No, actually, no. He never knew he had a daughter. Maybe Palpatine though.
Oh no, Layla.
Leia got me on my knees, Leia. Okay. Guess he's digging up his old lightsaber.
Yeah.
Impressive they can find a spot for it.
No, it's impressive that they can find it.
Exactly what I'm saying. You know?
Shoot, you'll be surprised what you can find in sand.
To,
or in the street.
We're looking for this needle in the middle of the Sahara. Go.
Shoot. I love to find money.
He's got both lightsabers there. Smart.
Obi. Just you're fighting both lightsabers.
Yeah, we're almost done with episode 1.
Oh, so she always had to be the one.
Yeah, she's clearly setting herself up to be the main baddie on this series. Yeah. I guess this does give new meaning to episode 1, though.
Yeah. He's going to come.
Relax. Don't do it.
Why the hell not?
Showing his lightsaber to the camera.
I'm a cowboy.
I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead
or alive.
Exec producer was Ewan McGregor. Okay, that's.
So now people are wondering what's next. It's a Lost Death next.
Only if there, if you know what? If only there was a second episode we could watch. You know?
Yeah.
Damn it. So actually, I just need to see one thing on screen: Ewan McGregor, Rupert Friend, Sung Kang. Like I said, I mentioned, from Han from Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Moses Ingram. I don't know who that is, but there's one thing that shows up in there. Flea gets a credit in the episode, and all it just says is Flea.
Sung Gang.
Bonnie Pice. I think that was Baru. I think.
Ground. Benny Safdie. Joy.
Flea.
Bonnie PC.
And Jimmy Smits. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna back this back out. I just wanted to see the Flea's credit name on that.
Yeah. Flea. His name is Flea.
Yeah, I forget what his real name is.
Yeah, not his government name.
Yeah, I think his real name is Michael, I want to say. So, all right. You ready to start episode 2?
2.
So, all right. So,
let's go for it.
This one's only 41 minutes. That's not as bad.
Yeah. Episode 2. And away we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now the recaps.
I think. What do you say? Skip the recap. I think we just saw all this literally.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna skip recap. And then what we'll do is that brings us to 121. Are you on 121 also?
120. 135.
You're 135. Okay. So. Skip intro. That's why. Burp. All right. This is so weird. All right. So now you're at 135.
No,
right.
Matt.
So,
2
minutes. What's that? What's
2
that?
minutes. No, I'm at 2.
All right. There we go. Good enough for government work. Yay, we're finally off Tatooine.
Yeah.
Probably not Coruscant, I wouldn't think. That would be too easy. Dayu. Now, according to the galaxy, Darth Vader and Anakin are in fact two different people.
Okay.
The public actually thought Anakin, the hero of the Clone Wars, died during the Purge.
Right.
The original plan was that Anakin turned and would be made a greater hero for betraying the Jedi in order to protect Palpatine, the Senator, and the new Empire. But in this case, the everybody thought that Anakin died. That's why they even mentioned it earlier. Anakin's dead because everybody thought he was. Clone veteran. Oh, tell me. Is this Rex? Or is this Cody, maybe?
Maybe not.
That looks like Rex. Wow, I don't know. I mean, it didn't say, but the clones were treated like shit after after the war.
Oh,
because clones were too expensive and they had a short lifespan of only 50 years.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, Bad Batch covered what it's like to be a clone in the pre days of the Empire. She looks familiar, whoever that redhead is.
Hustler. He's a hustler.
Yeah, really.
Even in the future, a hustler.
We have a Jedi too, apparently. All right. Yeah, what Jedi survived? Quinlan Voss survived. But I think he was on.
Oh, wow.
Who's that?
Wow.
Who's that?
The guy that's supposed to be a Jedi?
Yeah.
That's the guy from The Internals.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, God, yes. Well, it doesn't surprise me that people in the MCU and Star Wars would
doing
overlap.
Star Wars, yeah.
I mean, Disney has already knows that they're a capable entity. I don't know about you, but it looks like the rain stopped around here.
Yeah, stop. I don't hear no more thunder.
A hustler, yeah. Pretend you're a Jedi to hustle. It's awesome. I would imagine 10 years in isolation, you could actually have your skills dulled a little bit. How much do you have? Oh shit! So uncivilized.
Mm-hmm.
This would probably reignite his spirit in general.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it's Drake. Let me stop. That'd be funny if Drake made a cameo appearance in this.
Dude, you never know at this point.
You don't even know if I make a cameo appearance.
Dude, you know what? I would travel just to be a background guy on this, wherever this happens to be. You know, just for the novelty of saying I did it.
Mm-hmm.
But the amount of NDAs that are probably you have to sign for something like this. You know, even if
I'm
you're
down
like,
with it.
even if you're like weird alien doing cross thing. Actually, what I would probably say is a lot of these background people ran all the way through. You know, all 6 episodes, very, very hidden, very quiet, and they were core as everything.
Mm-hmm. Yo, he just blend in like nothing.
Really, yeah. It's a very blasé disguise, though. Like the weird fish dude in the bubble helmet. You never saw me here. Mm-hmm. You see, Obi-Wan was actually also a very skilled martial artist, hand-to-hand combat as well. But apparently not so much here.
Yeah, because he lost all his skills.
Yeah.
And isolation. That happens.
Although he's not that bad. I mean, he did beat up a Zabrak hand-to-hand combat. That's never easy. Fake Leia. Or just some random kid. Hey, it's Flea. Ooh. Inquisitor. I've said too much.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Ewan McGregor and Flea in a scene together was just one of those things in life I just never thought I'd be seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, I think just kneeing Flea in the nuts is something I never thought I would see either.
Yeah. I will be the army. Like,
A little more noticeable though.
mm-hmm.
It's not a word we say around here. Hey, that is our word. See. Well, this was established in the last episode. She's never been off planet before. So she has no idea what she's in for. Now, what's going to be confusing here is in episode 4, it was established kind of that the two didn't know each other. So I almost wonder in this case if she doesn't realize that it was Obi-Wan Kenobi that kidnapped her here. Or, I'm sorry, rescued her here. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was one of those kids. Ooh. She fired? Hmm. And you're fired. One of the old pictures that they had from episode 3. Probably one of the last images they got of him, too. Makes sense.
Right.
Uploading? They did a really good job of having Obi-Wan look more grizzled.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 17 years since episode 3, but you can see, even though it's 10 years, you can see the age in him, and being secluded on a desert planet in that kind of scenario and the guilt that he has could easily age him further. I like how they did that. It's simple. I mean, it's a very simple thing, but it works.
Mm-hmm. I'm glued to the show right now. I'm to the point. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We were probably only like 15, 20 minutes left. 25 minutes almost.
Dang. So this is like John Wick a little bit with Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, Liam Neeson in Taken. Yeah. I don't know who you are. I don't know, where you are, but I'll find you and I'll kill you. Hmm.
Not right now.
Yeah. Hmm. 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 I had some concerns about this series because it wasn't, Filoni and Favreau. But I don't know if Deborah Chow was directing this episode also. I guess she probably is, but I like what they've done with this. I mean, it still feels like it feels more like Star Wars to me than like say Obi-Wan, or I'm sorry, God, than Boba Fett did. Actually, feels a little more like Star Wars than Mandalorian did. Hmm.
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 You're done.
Hmm.
Consider it done.
Wiped them out, all of them.
Why is she so incensed with getting Obi-Wan?
It will be explained in some point, I'm sure, but hey, it's 57. There are people out there that can literally translate for that for you.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the alien dialogue in Futurama. People actually figured out what it meant.
Hmm.
Harsh. Hmm. Hmm. And they went through the casting notices. They had to look at like pictures of Carrie Fisher as a kid and be like, "You look like her. You look like her. You don't."
Mm-hmm.
That had to have been such a huge part of the casting process here. Hmm. Busted. Hmm.
The moment where she got to run.
Yeah. Is he gonna make her float now? Hmm. I'll have to be a bear of a tracking shot to do that.
Hmm.
Hmm. Shot from the trailer right there. He's clearly going to make her. I'm confident as hell he's going to make her float by the end of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
She gets to the rooftop, maybe falls off, and he saves her. That kind of thing. Laser shots. Not blaster shots, but laser shots in the distance.
Oh, she know how to do parkour. Parkour.
Force sensitive there too. So that force sensitive. So the obvious wire work actually makes sense here.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a really good shot with that. Oh yeah, that guy.
Parkour. Another parkour.
Oh, that's cool. And there he goes. Jeez. Not the smartest move. Oh, now she likes him again. There it is. That's going to complicate things a little bit. And damn, he got down there fast.
Now, like no, I would have been like, no shit. Can I say the SHI too?
Oh, sure. Shit.
Okay. No shit, Sherlock.
Possibly it would have been a lot faster if he had just been like, not a Jedi. Yeah, I am. Well, hindsight's 2020. All for you. People, we're not going to tell you who they are, though. What choice do you have right here? Yep, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So Flea is bye-bye.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to go too. Unless she attacks the Grand Inquisitor. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna die. Smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like her sass. It does fit the character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, feels that Satine. He's got to be talking about Satine.
Satine.
If he says no here. Yep. He's got, oh my God, he's talking about Duchess Satine. It's died a long time ago. Yeah, right in his arms, too. If Satine had asked him to, he was actually willing to leave the Jedi Order for her.
Mm.
And then Maul killed her by stabbing her right through the chest, and she died in Obi-Wan's arms.
Mm. Come out and play.
Warriors.
Come out and play. Obi-Wan. Come out and play with the bottle. Come out and play. Yo, he had that high-pitched voice to the point where
Dude,
you're
that was
like,
creepy.
wow.
Now the question is, in this case here, how rusty is he with that lightsaber?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah. Years later, when he fights Maul, he takes out Maul in like a few seconds in a true samurai fight. But we don't know how he is here.
Today. But you.
You to him. ...
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Shock moment for him right there.
Wait, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my. Mm. Mm.
He's all yours. Fatality.
Well, it's not the Grand Inquisitor from the other ones, I guess.
And all she could say is, Obi-Wan did it.
Now, see, I thought that was the Grand Inquisitor from Rebels. Obviously, it's not.
Nah, these are the kids from the beginning. They all became.
Yeah, but I know that. But in Star Wars Rebels, there was the Grand Inquisitor. I thought it was the same guy. Unless he survives this. Because Rebels starts like 5 or 6 years after this.
The shocking conclusion. No, he's not.
When he left Anakin on Mustafar like that, he decided he was going to leave it up to fate about whether or not Anakin survived.
Snap!
But
I like that transition.
Nice.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, like I said, that's Hayden Christensen right there.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
2 episodes. 2 episodes. There perfect to the perfection. It was well worth it to stay on a Friday night home.
There we go. So that was Deborah Chow again. I'm just going to let that run. So, all right. So now we are officially 1/3 of the way through the Obi-Wan series. D, give me your thoughts.
I am impressed. Like they stayed true to the lore, the whole thing 1, 2, and 3. And having cameos, the purpose of having Flea makes kind of sense because you need that weird guy,
that sinister, weird, quirky
guy.
Everything that Flea basically ever plays on television and movies.
And the surprise ending of episode 2.
Yeah. I think in this case, this feels more a better Where Are They Now than like say the Star Wars sequels did.
Right.
Because this feels more true to Obi-Wan as a character than like I said, Luke was in the sequels. I could see to a point him maybe losing his skills, sitting there in the desert like he is. Obviously, we know what he eventually becomes. In like Star Wars Rebels when he battles Darth Maul later on, or just Maul later on. But racked by the guilt and now the realization that Anakin is still alive. That's going to set up probably some kind of a confrontation between the two of them here at some point. Obviously, it doesn't get resolved, but it adds new gravitas to when they meet in Episode 4 in New Hope.
Facts.
So, I think we're off to a good start with this. I'm curious to see where it goes. Again, this is only 6 episodes, so we're 1/3 of the way through this already.
Right. Maybe they may have the Mandalorian make an appearance. We don't know.
This is 10 years after that. Mando would be a kid in this case, I think. Right now, again, as far as basically some of the old Jedi that were out there, Quinlan Vos, I think, is still alive. Special thanks to Dave Filoni. They did give credit there in this case.
Right.
But I think this is, like I said, truer to the Star Wars mythos than the sequels were. And maybe they took a lesson from the sequels. Right. And they looked at it and it's like, okay, well, how do we make this better? But again, this is about Obi-Wan getting his skill set back after being in isolation for 10 years. Okay. And rattled with a ton of guilt. And obviously he very clearly will. So,
right.
But yeah, I'm impressed right now. I wasn't sure if I was going to be, but I am.
Yeah, I wasn't either until I saw this episode. And by far, they did everything to the T. The whole him being isolated. He don't want to be considered a Jedi at the moment. Him being a butcher, slicing meat, taking meat.
Dude, you just don't imagine Obi-Wan Kenobi having a job.
Right.
A 9-to-5 kind of a gig there. For me, like I said, I was raised on the original trilogy. I was 7 years old when Return of the Jedi came out. So I was raised on Alec Guinness as my Obi-Wan.
Gotcha.
seeing what Ewan McGregor has brought to the character in the 3 prequel movies, and I was already in my 20s and eventually late 20s by episode 3. Ewan McGregor is my Obi-Wan, not Alec Guinness. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that Alec Guinness hated Star Wars, and I think Ewan McGregor loves it. And I think that love and that energy, that embrace of the character comes out so much in portraying this character again for the first time in so long.
Right. And you could tell, like, when you love something, you're going to give your 190% of
Absolutely.
your time and energy just to make sure that the audience is satisfied. And that's the main goal.
So, cool. So, I think we're good. Do you have anything else?
That's it. I'm satisfied. I'm impressed. I'm good.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, all right. So that's going to do it for us. I'm Scott. That's Mr. Davion Boosie. This was, you saw it before we did. Obi-Wan Kenobi, episodes 1 and 2. We'll be back for episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6 when they eventually come out. But in the meantime, Tales from the Film Set. Find us on YouTube, find us on Twitch, and Streampunk Entertainment is the name of the parent company. So find us there. If you got any questions, drop me a message. And any final thoughts? Are we good?
We're good.
It's cool. So thanks as always. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome.